for companies like Uber, Rippling, you should have little bit experience of competitive programming. Lead code won't really help because what people do is focus on number of problems.
Exactly.
That doesn't work.
That
really
doesn't work. Average compensation for SDE-1 which Uber provides.
It is from
DSA is not going to leave. If you are planning to stay in IT domain, I have given interviews, I have taken interviews, I know pretty well 90% of the people grew up in DSA only. What are the other offers you had apart from Uber?
full-time offers I had was from Apple and Uber.
I also prepared some sort of handful amount of notes. And till date, that notes are really helping me to crack good amount of interviews. Someone who is from freshers, who is about to graduate, who is in first year, second year, who are targeting these companies, they can start. What are the topics one should prepare if they are planning to crack Uber? What was the interview process at Uber like? So hello everyone, my name is Arideep. Currently I'm working as a software engineer too at Rippling. And in today's video, we are having with us Harsh, who has just cracked SD1 offer at Uber. So now hear it from Harsh. So Harsh, could you please quickly introduce yourself?
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Harsh Singh. I recently graduated from IIT Kharagpur with major as agriculture and food engineering, and I got offer from Uber in the end of September, and it has been 2 weeks since I have joined. So that's pretty much it from my side.
Okay. So was Uber your first company or you did a switch?
It was my first company technically, but I was working as a intern in high frequency trading firm for 6 months. But again, it was like a tier 2, so it wasn't like really a internship. It was quite full-time role.
Okay. So you applied off campus for Uber?
Yes.
Oh, nice. Apart from that, let's quickly jump to the next question. Like, how did you apply for the role at Uber? Like, there are lot many places from where you can apply, like from LinkedIn, directly reaching out to the recruiters and referrals. And I think IIT में alumni network भी काफी अच्छे होते हैं. You can take advantage of that.
Yeah.
So just want to know how you applied.
So I back in my college, I got to know that a few recruiters also approach you. But then there was this method that one of my seniors told me that what you can have a small template, and if you are asking for referral with someone, don't just ask like, okay, I want referral in this company, just refer me. Rather than that, you can make it sound as if you want guidance from them. And so what I did, I made a small template of 4 or 5 lines. So there I mentioned what I have done, what my skills are, what my expertise are, and then based on that, if you can guide me for this particular role, there's this opening. Don't share generally I don't share the links and all the CVs and all in the first message. Once they reply, they seem interested based on those few lines, few achievements you have, then I initiate the conversation. Then still I don't directly used to send the links. Once if they say from their side that okay, we want to refer you, mostly people understand what is the purpose. So that's how it was. So
yeah, I think that rate of getting replies is quite low because in LinkedIn I've seen that अगर आप 100 लोगों को reach out करते हो, so hardly 10 people are going to reply you back, and उसमें से 5 people are going to give you a referral. Yes. इसमें से 2 या 3 ही होता है जो successfully आपको get converted to an interview. बाकी offer तो आपको 1-2 ही चाहिए, not more.
What I feel is you need to convince the other person that you are a perfect fit. And because it's their benefit as well.
Definitely, there are a lot of people who are applying.
I mean, since I have been there, I have seen people referring, and they are like really excited for the person to get hired.
Yeah.
Because that feels good, anyways.
Apart from feeling good, they also get a referral bonus.
Yeah, they get the bonus as well.
Yeah. So Harsh, let's start with the third question. What was the interview process at Uber? Like from applying at Uber, getting the referral and applying, to getting the offer. Can you please quickly walk us through the whole process?
Yeah, so before applying, I used to think that off-campus process take long time, but it is not so. With few companies, I saw that. So I applied, and after I think 3-4 days, I got the OA link. And once the OA was done, after that, there was this. I didn't get any call from any recruiter after that even. But and then there was the same mail. They in the first mail itself they mentioned what all rounds will be there, and then for the second round it was a BPS round, and again it's a
BPS round.
Yeah, business problem solving, something sort of. So what they do is they'll give a problem. They'll manipulate or they will change the question in the way that it is a business problem.
So it is a DSA type of question?
Yeah, it's a DSA.
Okay.
But they will just make it like you'll feel as if you are solving a real life problem.
Oh, okay.
But it is just a simple DSA.
DSA problem. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So after that there was one more coding round, and then there was a HLD round.
Okay.
Again, it is just to say HLD for freshers. There's no such thing. It's just a DSA, but again.
So it was it
They
HLD
twist
or
it a little.
LLD type of thing, like asking designing patterns and all, or they were asking
No.
actually?
No. So what I used to feel that I used to see those problems of parking lot and all those problems. I thought there will be something similar. But the good thing about HLD is what I feel. If you are asked to write the end-to-end solution, then be confident that it is a easy problem.
Right.
Because if it is a difficult problem as a fresher level, you can't solve it end-to-end.
Absolutely.
Obviously, problem. If let's say they ask you parking lot problem, you can't code the entire problem in one go as a fresher.
Definitely.
So, like in the very beginning, I asked them whether it is like I need to code the end-to-end
So
solution.
you have to ask the expectation, like what you are expecting, the whole running code, or just have to give the approach.
Even all the interviews I gave, I never came across something like where I have to design a parking lot itself.
Okay.
One interview was there where I just need to mention how I'll solve it, but again, not code that.
It seems to like you have given a lot of interviews. So we'll come into that part. How many offers you have? We'll definitely come into that part.
Yeah.
So this was the fourth round, right?
No. This was BPS round. I told.
After
This
BPS.
is second round.
Okay.
Then there was again. This was fourth round. HLD1.
HLD1.
Then after that, there was a hiring manager round. It was again a very
discussion type.
Yeah, discussion type. But the interview was quite good. So he was like mentioning. I mean, somehow he was giving me that vibe that what I should answer rather than like just throwing the question.
We want you to come and join over.
Yeah.
I don't know. आप मुंबई आ रहे हो.
But he was really like one of the best interviewers I have ever seen.
Oh, really great, really great. So how much time did it really take for Uber to roll out the offer for you?
Yeah, so in the first mail itself, they mentioned that I think the process, the OA link we got it on 22nd, and in the mail itself it was mentioned that the final results will be declared by 29. But I got call on 3rd or 4th of October, I guess.
Okay, so
September.
So it took you approximately 8 to 10 days.
Yeah.
To get the offer. Really nice. So as you mentioned that this was one of the best interviews. So it seems to be like बहुत सारे interviews किए तुमने. So what are the other offers you had apart from Uber?
Okay, so the HFT I was working at, so I had always this inclination with C++ somehow. So I was doing CP in C++ and everything. So I had inclination with C++ and I got to know that only HFTs write code in C++.
Exactly.
So I was always eager to know what it is. So even after joining there, I never knew what actually low latency is, but that seems to be very cool to me still. And then I wanted to work in it, so I was applying for HFTs only. And so I had offer in this HFT. I mean, they told me that the offer is like postponed. They may release it, but again, that was not surety. So you can say that there was chance. But then full-time offers I had was from Apple and Uber.
Great, from Apple as well. So we'll discuss it in another video that what was the interview process at Apple. But let's skip it to like Uber only as of now. So during your process, what are the resources you actually use which really helped you for preparing DSA, system design, and or related to all other rounds which you were prepared?
Okay, so ever since my second year, I was doing competitive programming on Codeforces. I started from there itself. So initially I thought 800 is nothing. I'll start with 1000 or 1200. But then I got to know, no, you should start from beginning. Then what I used to do was in the very beginning, it is just math.
Yep.
So what I used to do, solve 100 questions of all the rating. So once I'm comfortable, then I'll move to next rating, and then that's how. But then during placements, I realized that there are few questions which are like very like classical problems. So you should know the solution of those problems. So we had this senior of ours who had this course called Algorithm. It was pretty good course. I mean, it is very like known in Kharagpur. So what I did, I took my friend's account. Also, I used to watch the lectures from those videos. The explanation and all was quite good. So, I mean, you can follow any resource. It doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. It's just how much like thought process and how much time you're giving to each problem. So, yeah. So, I used to have those lectures, and in the very beginning, my rating was, I think, 1400, 1500. So I couldn't understand everything. So what I used to do, I had these notes. So I used to write the notes and like jot down everything, whatever that guy is saying. If I'm not understanding, then just write it down. And then that kind of helped me a lot. So even after like these notes I wrote in second year or third year, and even until now, if something goes Like if I feel like my DP is not strong, so what I do is go through those notes again. So this is what I did.
Exactly. I can correlate because I also, when I was preparing for Amazon, I also prepared some sort of handful amount of notes.
Yeah.
And till date, that notes are really helping me to crack good amount of interviews, because DSA is not going to leave if you are planning to stay in IT domain. So DSA तो पीछा नहीं छोड़ने वाले आने वाले 5-10 साल तक, I feel. You can say that okay, development is needed, AI is needed, but obviously I have given interviews, I have taken interviews, I know pretty well 90% of the people screw up in DSA only. So yeah, preparing notes is very important, doing revision time to time is very important. So that's a common pattern which I've seen. But a different thing which I have got over here is, like a lot of people say I have done DSA preparation, I use lead code, but you told a different story. मतलब competitive programming से भी किया जा सकता है. You can take a course and prepare accordingly, making notes, doing revision. So that's a very cool thing which viewers will get to know, that you can prepare in
what
that way
I feel is, for companies like Uber, Rippling, you should have little bit experience of competitive programming. Lead code won't really help until you are like solving all the problems on your own, because what people do is focus on number of problems.
Exactly. Quantity.
That doesn't work.
That
really
doesn't work. Exactly, because like I won't say every company focus, but Google, Uber, this type of companies, Coordination, this type of companies generally ask competitive programming type of questions. So yeah, if someone who is from freshers, who is about to graduate, who is in your second year, first year, second year, who are targeting these companies, they can start competitive programming, and it's a very great thing. I'll say I've also done competitive programming, but I didn't got much time to explore this. I used to do code chef in my time. Once I became 5-star also, but I wasn't able to explore code forces because उसका UI उतना attractive नहीं at that time. So that's why. And then मुझे बहुत लोगों ने बोला कि dude, for interview lead code you have to do. Competitive programming से नहीं होगा. So I got scared. I started doing lead code.
That's partially true. Actually, both are needed. You can't just rely on lead code. You can't just rely on code forces.
Exactly. So yeah, that's a good discussion about the resources. And for HLD, what resources you use?
I had this somehow just googled it out, like what are the resources for HLD, and I got this a long list of GitHub repo where all the problems and their solutions were there. So again, I was not very good in development, so what I used to find is C++ code for everything.
Me as well. Initially I was
Java and all, I never understood Python also. So I used to search for C++ code, and thankfully I got one. And so what I did was just so there's this I forgot the name. You make a UML diagram, right? Basically, if you are specifically preparing for HLD as a fresher, I think UML diagram, if you can make a perfect UML, then I think you are good to go. Rather than that, code, it is just what I did was like understand this oops and all. I had good grasp in this.
Okay, so here I'm taking a pause and asking you 3 to 5 rapid fire round type of question. So like in your interviews, do you really feel that code quality really matters?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. Second question, do you really feel that communication really matters in interviews?
It does.
How much? Like very much, decent, medium?
So in last round of Uber, the interviewer, he was 10-year experienced, and at the end he said that Harsh, I really liked your communication skills. So I think he was noticing it from very beginning.
Nice.
So yeah, it does matter. I mean, it's on both the sides. The interviewer should be that like, you know, he must be indulging in that conversation.
Yeah. Third question is, do you think that CP is really important for cracking interviews in big tech companies? So it's like partially important, but if you are not doing, then also it's fine. You can crack these companies.
I mean, as many interviews I have given, I don't think so. Because if you're targeting for big tech, then CP is must, I feel.
CP is must type of
lead code, DSA, whatever you're doing, it is. I mean, you can't just say that it is not required, because everyone asks. Even if you give OA on yourself, then
OA is the toughest part. Like in OA, the level is really pretty high.
I mean, I have never seen a OA where you are asked to write a code for like any development sort of thing.
Okay.
It's always CP.
Okay. So next question is the rounds which were there, DSA rounds for Uber. How much will you rate each round, like easy, medium, hard, or easy to medium, medium to hard type of questions were asked?
So the OA was, I would say, it will be around 1600 rated code forces. You
like
can say medium
to hard.
Yeah, medium to hard, somewhere in between. So the topic may be called hard, but the questions were not that hard.
Okay.
And then second round it was somewhere around hard again. In third round it was hard. Yeah, it was hard. In fourth round it was medium.
Cool. So what are the topics one should prepare if they are planning to crack Uber type of company for SD1 role?
Okay, I was asked, all the question I was asked was from graph.
Okay.
And yeah, graph, you wouldn't get questions from like hard EP won't be asked, I feel, because I was asked hard EP in Apple, but yeah, in Uber I wasn't asked anything other than graphs.
Other than graph. So graph is, I think graph is something which every big tech company like focus. Like in Google also I've given an interview twice for an SD3 and a SD2, SW2, SW2, SW3 role. So in both the time I've got questions, like if I was asked 10 questions in the full interview round, 6 questions were from graph only. So they focus a lot in graph. I've seen in Meta also. There is one of my friend. He has given interview, so he also told that DP in graph is something they focus a lot in Meta. So yeah, these topics are really important. And do you feel like next question? Do you feel like advanced topics like Fenwick tree and tries, these are important for cracking this interviews, or it's like you should know just the implementation, or you have to know in depth everything working?
I don't think so. I mean, there was all the tests, and so during our placement we were giving those tests. Only one company there was a question of these advanced topics, sparse graphs and all. Fenwick trees and all those questions. It was just coordination. I mean, it is known to.
It is known. Everyone knows that.
And I think direct I also asked.
Direct I.
So other than that, I don't think any companies go up to that level.
Nice. So yeah, that's all. I think I have a question for my rapid fire round. So before ending the interview, do you have any suggestions for people who are in their first year, second year, or who are looking for preparation for an SD, doing a preparation for an SD1 role, or looking for a job switch? What are the top 3-4 tips you would like to give to the viewers?
First of all, I have seen one thing that we do give up very easily. I mean, I have seen people with like really good rating, and they will still say that I feel I'm not prepared enough. I haven't prepared enough. I have wasted a lot of time. So first of all, be confident. Think you are the best, and if you can't do it, nobody can do it. So nice. There's no perfect like measurement. It's not a same exam everyone is giving and you can say, okay, his marks are better. So
exactly.
So it's a lot of different things that matter. So you should be confident, because if you have done something, just be confident on that. Other than that, keep applying and even when so this thing also, I think I have like many juniors approached me and I told them, just don't write the big paras, long paras if you are asking for referral. Instead, just make a 4 or 5 line of about yourself, where you try to put everything that you have achieved and your skills are.
Yeah, I want to add one counterpart. If you're not writing a big para, please also stop writing hi Arideep in my in my LinkedIn message. I have seen a lot of folks, they have written hi. It is on now, like, bhai, मैं तेरी hi लेके क्या करूँगा? Just write a proper in 3-4 lines. You can just note it down that hi, I'm this. I'm looking for this role. These are my skill set. Could you please refer? Yeah. Or you can ask me, could you please guide me? I have guided a lot of people, reviewed their resume, who were just crisp that I want this. I've helped a lot of people. But if you're saying hi, how would I know what is your intent?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, now it is on you to reply them back and get to know what do you want.
I generally don't reply to such folks who are just making it so casual. Yeah. So any other tips?
Other than that, just keep applying and apply as much as you can. For my case, it was different. I was looking more on HFT side, so I was applying more on that. Other than product base, I applied to a few companies. But yeah, I should have done it maybe, I think, more. So apply more. That is very important. And it is just a beginning, I feel, because once you are comfortable, once you crack one offer, then cracking another is not a big deal. Exactly. It's just first offer which is difficult. Yeah, so that's pretty much it.
Great. So before closing this, what is the compensation for SD1? Means average compensation for SD1 which Uber provides?
It is from 35 to 45. Depends on your experience, your performance.
So overall CTC they provide?
Yeah.
Oh, great. It might be consisting of base, bonus, and
this is first year CTC.
First year CTC.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Cool. So thank you, Harsh, for sharing your experience with us. I think it will really help people who are targeting companies like Uber to prepare really well. And you also showed us a different perspective for preparing. Like everyone, 99% of people say that lead code is the only thing. But you told, okay, competitive programming is also something which you can do. You can't completely rely on competitive programming. You should do a little bit of lead code also. But yeah, competitive programming, if you are interested, you can go ahead, and there are ample amount of opportunities जिससे आप crack कर सकते हो ऐसी companies. So yeah, thank you, Harsh.
Also, I want to add one more thing. It's never like just CP is enough, because I faced a lot of rejections just because I didn't know development at all.
Okay.
So don't be like कि मैं एक चीज में मचा दूंगा तो सब कुछ sort हो जाएगा. It is not like that. Everything does matter. Your college, your CGPA, your department, everything matters.
Okay.
So try to get as many points as you can, but still don't be underconfident if you miss something.
Exactly.
Be confident that I can crack it. Whatever you have in your plate, just go with it. Otherwise, keep preparing, keep improving.
That's a great advice. Thank you, Harsh. Thank you for your feedbacks, and thank you for your sharing your journey.
Thank you.
Okay. That's all about today's video. Like, share, subscribe this video. Let's meet in the next video. Bye bye.